everyone, this video is on-demand video about assessment of training. Many of my part 2 students were actually looking for this, how to fill this form properly so that there is no rejection. So yes, this is a no rejection guide for AoT and we are going to talk about this in next 5 minutes. So let's go. Basically, when it has to be done, it can be done anytime after part 1, but the requirement is for part 3. So you can do it after part 2 as well, and there is no fees asked by the RCOG for this form. As you start filling this form, there is option A and option B. Option A, route A, that is for the UK training program, so not meant for the overseas candidates. The route B, that is for everyone else, like all overseas candidates, this is the route. So they must have completed 4 years of OBS and gynae training before you go and fill this form. I'll post the link in the comments. I'll pin that and you can just click on that link, go to your account and fill this form directly. So as we go to the route A, definitely I will not take this into very much details because all the UK trainees know this, like they can fill their GMC registration and the national training number and they can just go ahead. This is more important for the route B, how it has to be taken. So the 4 years experience, as I have said, is must. So from where does the 4 years start? It starts from the day you get registered in your medical council and you enter into OBS and gynae training. So that means your residency is also counted. Either you are doing your DGO, DNB or MD, MS, or you are doing just simple OBS gynae work somewhere, that will be counted unless and until you can get a certificate from there that you are working in OBS gynae department and you are doing these all works there. So that will start from there, and from there till date, whatever OBS gynae experience is there, you need to add that experience here in this particular AoT form. In the last 2 years, you must be working in the OBS gynae department. This is must. Last 2 years, you should not be out of the practice. For last 2 years, you should be working. And if you have been changing places over the period of time, then the certificates should have at least 6 months stay at any particular place. If it is less than 6 months, that experience will not be counted. So remember the 3 numbers: 4 years, total training, 2 years in the last 2 years, and this last 2 years maybe you're training or maybe you're working as consultant, that's fine. And then 6 months minimum stay at one place. Documents which you need to upload are, initially when you open up the form, you will have the RCOG account number, you will be asked to enter the medical registration, and then you start from the internship or the pre-registration. So pre-registration means your internship period. So when you finish your internship, you definitely get a certificate from the college that you have done your internship in these departments. Please add that certificate here. Then there is medical registration, and then there are plenty of the certificates which will depend on the number of years you have been working in OBS and gynae, starting from your first day of OBS gynae training. So if you are like you have done MD, 3 years of your MD, then if any SRship you have done, that certificate, and after that if you are working as a consultant, then all those certificates need to be attached here. Certificates will have something like you have been working in department from this date to this date and taking care of the inpatients, outpatients, handling the emergencies, undergoing these all procedures. So all taking care of all these operations. So all this will be mentioned in your experience certificates, and get this certificate signed by either the administrative head or your consultant head. That is the most important thing here. So often, when does these certificates get rejected? One thing is, do not give your joining certificate. Joining appointment letter is not an experience certificate. So be very careful about it. Second thing is, like in India, we sometimes work at 2 places simultaneously. Like I'm working from 9 to 5 in the corporate and then I'm doing my practice. attach only one for that particular period, right? So if that particular period, over the period of 3 years, you are showing for the corporate attachment, show it only. Do not try to overlap the things. Like some people are working in private medical colleges and then they are doing their practice. So if you are attaching the certificate of private medical college, just keep it there. So do not overlap. And there should not be long gaps. If any time you had a long gap in your career, then you have to bring this the letter specifically drafted that why that gap was there, and it has to be like documented, well documented and well proven that actually what was there at that particular time. So these are the three main causes of rejection. So now you know, so you will not do the same thing again. So what each post certificate must have: it should be from the right person. I already told you it is from the consultant or the administrative head. Then it should be the attested copy and not the original. So you can get it attested by any of your MRCOG or the FRCOG in your city, or you can get it attested by the notary. So that's there, and whoever is attesting should have the name and the proper designation, and if possible like MRCOG or FRCOG, then college number, that should be properly there. So contracts or appointment letters, as I said, are not accepted by the college. So that's the simple process you can take care, so that your this thing does not get rejected. So basically every document should be in English, should be legible, should be scanned from the original, and should be duly signed by, as we have discussed. And what are the pitfalls? So basically, you cannot certify your own documents and they should not be incomplete. As I've told you, all the documents lined up one after another, and everything should be entered in a PDF format. And this application needs to be filled online only, right? So just click on the link I'm going to add in the first comment, in the pinned comment, and you can fill it according to this video and just submit it. AoT 1 done at any stage is done forever. You never need to do it again. So once done, it's done. So if you are looking to prepare for MRCOG Part 3 in 70% less study time with a wonderful pass rate, then MRCOG courses is your destination. So see you all there in Part 3.